will change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Away we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Ibrahimovic, and the cross comes in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Taken back almost at once. And it's Deco. Now it's Cruyff. Can he get it through? And this is Cruyff. And this is Deco. Ibrahimovic. Pirlo. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And it's Deco. Pass somewhat off target. That's a cute ball. Well read, nice interception. Vieira.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Thiago. He has a look up. Oh, good take in a good area. And that is masterful defending. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Vieira. Now, can they get him away? That pass has been well intercepted. Succumbs to the pressure. Chiellini. Vieira. And this is Deco. Cruyff has it in a wide... Deco! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Well, they could break here. Now it's Haaland. And here's Cruyff. Can he get on the end of this? And that's played in low. Koeman is there, and he can get that clear. Ambitious ball here. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Deco. Kane. And the shot! And that's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
After 77
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Trabzonspor cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, they'll just be...
Big chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Substitution on the field. Number
The
22.
two coaches are
Hey.
signalling changes here,
Number
both at the
10,
same time.
Messi. Number 3, Peeler. Number 2, Puyol.
And it's Cruyff.
Coming on the field.
Cruyff will
Number
not want to
18,
lose out here, not against this
Mario.
opponent.
Number 11,
Deep through.
Bullet. Number
Turkey
13.
clearly have been instructed to kill this off.
Number
Offence
24,
is the best form of defence.
Makalele. Substitution.
Looking for options for movement. Makalele spots it and intercepts. Baron. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Oh, he's found support out wide. Pullet has the space to scheme.
Turkey can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Looking to play him in. Cruyff. And that interception
1 minute
was
added time.
most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zanetti makes the interception. There you have it. The referee says that time is up. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Trabzonspor just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness and tension.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
today's
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things already rolling. Benatia makes the interception. Aims beyond the defence. Well, that looks a decent ball. Quality ball. Oh, that's a key interception. It's a searching pass. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That has not gone well. Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Vincent Kompany. He's such a complete central defender, physically dominant, very tough in the tackle, and a fierce competitor. He's also an excellent leader and organiser, and he'll contribute to their all-round defensive game. The opposition forwards might be in for a tough time here.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And it's Lampard. Messi. First quarter of an hour gone. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
And he's managed to get free.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
That is a great pick out. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
This is the time you need that pace.
Priol promptly onto that, and that is that. Yaya Toure. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Trabzonspor have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Now it's Haaland.
Turkey definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
And he's had it nicked away. Vieira. Spread it left. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. That's really well cleared. Kompany. And here's Haaland. And the pass is intercepted. Lampard. Veron is always looking to break lines. Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Cruyff. And here's Hullet.
Hullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Benatia clears without hesitation. And that was nowhere near his best. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Best delivers with... And a header! Goal! Turkey! And Turkey take the lead. Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to it. Oh, what has happened here? And he's opted for the long pass. Davids. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Zanetti. Played into space. Look at the space here. Oh, good climb! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Trabzonspor coming at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And here's Hullet. Hullet charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is out of play. Bounce of passing here, really easy on the eye. Haaland. Done delicately. Well read, nice interception. Not the most accurate pass. Yaya Toure. Chiellini spots it and intercepts. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And it's Veron. And here's Cruyff. Veron. Oh, such a clever touch. Messi. Messi! And that's a sharp finish. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable... He's having a shot! Goal! Turkey! Into the lead once more. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Just eases him off the ball. That's been cut out, well played. Puyol kept his eye on it, and he's there. Best. Now it's Haaland. Piqué kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Trabzonspor really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Passing nice and neat.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Veron.
Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Is number 14.
Can he get on the end of this?
Nedved.
That's a cute ball. Puyol cuts out the pass.
Trabzonspor really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Messi. And he can thump it away. And they're quick to get it back. Looking for the run. And the shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
Koeman calmly anticipates. Now it's Haaland. Time is running out here.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. Toure did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Turkey really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Strokes it back. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
2 added minutes.
It's a good spell of possession, this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he was quick to react. 2 minutes to be added on. And we're done. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal.
Quick reminder today, please.
How do you look
have
back
your
on the
entry
game then,
tickets
Jim?
at hand
Probs
as
on
it's time
score,
for another
absolutely.
phase.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed. There's the header! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
He's picked his way through. Well, they've got it again. Pullet proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical.
And the finish! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Trabzonspor are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Turkey are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Eto'o. It's Eto'o! And that's a sharp finish. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
It's a good spell of possession, this. And he thumps it clear. Varane cuts it out. Now it's Hullet. Well, that looks a decent ball. Koeman spots it and intercepts. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Ibrahimovic. Searching pass he's played there. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
All the way back. Eto'o is herring after that one. And here's Bergkamp. Lampard. He's got away. Nicely shaped cross. He's having a shot! And that's a good finish. Back to within 1. Interesting. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Hullet. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Haaland. That's a sharp pass. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Haaland. Davids cuts out the pass. More and more pressure on the ball here. Trabzonspor heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. This is a promising build-up.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Tries one from range. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Bergkamp just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to play it through. Backward it goes. Shot, surely! Bergkamp. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Priol deals with that comfortably. Now it's Eto'o.
There will be 1 minute
It's an
added
imaginative
time.
pass. No luck with that dink over the top. And the referee has blown for half-time. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
And
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Trabzonspor ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Here it is, crossed in. Bergkamp is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Lampard venturing down the left. Bullet. Messi. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Nicely weighted ball. Vieira. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bullet is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to.
Haaland! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Lampard gets a foot in here. Good play on the left-hand side here. Thinks about the shot. And the shot! And he's stuck it away. Turkey are back in business. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Shapes to shoot! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Probing pass. Oh, that's fabulous. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Chiellini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Koeman is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Vieira. And it's Messi. And here's Eto'o.
Eto'o really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Haaland. Oh, good-looking ball. Zanetti. Oh, they can break here. No, that's been intercepted. Mario Götze. Spread it left. And this is Bergkamp. Here comes the cross. And it's been hooked away.
Substitution on the field.
Size
Number
really
17,
matters, and it's time to
Mitchell.
make it matter now.
Number 10, Messi. Number 15, Johan Cruyff. Number 2, Puyol. Coming on the field, number
Deftly
18,
away.
Romario. Number 5, Deco.
Pass has gone
Number
astray.
20,
Oh, can he get onto this?
Diaz. Number 24, Makalele. Substitutions taking place.
Deco. Diaz. Oh, important interception.
Don't you just...
Chance! And it's in! And they're back in front! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them...
And a chance! Well taken goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And here's Romario. And it's Davids. A quick look, thought about cutting inside.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Romario. Space for him to turn and look. There's the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
He'll try from distance. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Forced to go. Oh, shooting
Added
chance!
minutes has been indicated.
And that has fair fizzed.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Out towards the flank. 4 extra minutes added on. Davids. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that signals the end. What a game, a contest of ferocity and... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway. Oh, good effort! No, not the best of headers. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Vincent Kompany. He's such a complete central defender, physically dominant, very tough in the tackle, and a fierce competitor. He's also an excellent leader and organiser, and he'll contribute to their all-round defensive game. The opposition forwards might be in for a tough time here.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And this is Lampard. Oh, good climb! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Looking for a runner. Piqué makes the interception. Vieira. Can he spark a counter here? It's played through for him. Diaz picks it up out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Messi. And here's Diaz. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Oh, nearly. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a sharp pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Bergkamp. Lampard. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Bergkamp taking charge of the dead ball.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
That was travelling. Vieira. And that was nowhere near his best. So we're still where we started right now. Vieira.
Turkey really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Oh, terrible pass. Oh, it's a great ball here. Bullet is always scanning the pitch for targets. Messi.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Goes down, but nothing given. Pinches it off him. And it's Bergkamp! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Lampard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. And this is Eto'o. Stood up well to him there. That's a cute ball. That has been cut short. And it's Davids. And that's really well manoeuvred. Nice sequence of passes, this. Nice looking ball. And he's had it nicked away. Just eases him off the ball. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Messi. Vieira. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Hullet. Messi. Davids. Benatia. It's a searching pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. Benatia is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Added time.
Bergkamp. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Eto'o. Now, can they get him away? Diaz! It's anyone's ball now. Shoots! Taken back. This time, surely! Now he wants to get in on the act. So, a temporary halt to the action. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reach the halfway point.
Clubs on score certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. We're on the move again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Some really good ball movement. And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, what a restart this has been. A top player striking early. The perfect fillip to push on from what was a stunning finish.
Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Great chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
Davids. Oh, cracking ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Chance for a shot! And it's in! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter.
Oh no, what has happened here? Played through into space. Can he get it through? Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Lampard. It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Quality ball. Now it's Haaland. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's going wide left. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Messi. Ibrahimovic.
This is the time you need that pace.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's managed to get rid. Davids. He's a sharp little ball here. He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Nicely shaped ball. Koeman cuts it out.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And this is Eto'o. And he's found a way. It's Eto'o! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Haaland. And this is Ibrahimovic. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now he's got big chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that pass isn't the best. That has not gone well. Ibrahimovic. Looking to play him in. Oh, that was vital. Deftly away. Davids. And here's Hullet. Zanetti. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Trabzonspor have their second corner now. Hullet gets it clear. Turkey have the chance to go the other way. Diaz is, of course, well known for his dancing feet.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Substitution in progress.
And it's Hullet. Vieira. Strokes it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Haaland. That is good alertness.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Haaland.
Added minutes
Now
has
it's
been indicated.
Ibrahimovic. Now it's Hullet. Looking for options for movement. And that is expertly dealt with. Messi. Company. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Gullit.
And he's only too happy to take that back.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
a clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up.
Chance for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Lam gets into a good position.
Trabzonspor with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Davids!
Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Varane kept his eye on it, and he's there. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Haaland. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Raphael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made that style his own.
Yeah, that's something for which he has rightly received a lot of praise in view of the kind of players he...
He's having a shot!
Puyol can get it clear. Davids looking to play him in. Can he latch on to this? And here's Haaland.
Thiago.
Haaland.
Real chance! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner. That's good defensive concentration.
And it's been hooked away. That's a lovely, neat pass. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
And here's Gullit. Vieira. Koeman kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he was quick to react. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he's there to get it away. Turkey are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Koeman spots it and intercepts. Ambitious ball here. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Ball is over the line.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Great vision. And here's Cruyff. Vieira gets across and deals with it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he's worked it through. Cleared away. That'll be a throw-in. Drogba!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Cruyff with the cross. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Opts to play it. Can he finish? They've scored!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Trabzonspor have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Just eases him off the ball. Eto'o.
Oh, really well played.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Thiago going forward. Now it's Eto'o. Looking for a runner. Drogba. Zanetti cuts it out. Now it's Haaland.
There will be 1
Into
minute
stoppage
added
time, very little left on it. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Bergkamp touches it back. And it's Bergkamp. And he can clear it away. Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Trabzonspor leading by 1 at the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Trabzonspor can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. The second half is up and running.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if...
Gets his head on it! No, not the best of headers. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Haaland. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now he's off and running. Lampard, probing pass. And he cuts out the supply. Davids cuts out the pass. cleared it out of harm's way. Bergkamp. Drogba picks it up out wide. Chiellini clears it away. Oh, he's burst through! Trabzonspor just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Trabzonspor clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pressure stays on, it is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Turkey really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
No, that's been intercepted. Davids. And here's Eto'o. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, well played. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
And that is expertly dealt with. Lampard.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Just about up to 75 minutes. And here's Cruyff. And it's Lahm. Forced to go back. And Messi! Oh, good take in a good area. Some really good ball movement. Messi driving forwards.
Trabzonspor clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Zanetti gets across to intercept that. Now it's Drogba. And here's Haaland. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Messi knocks it into space. And he's cut it out. Trabzonspor still ahead by the game's bullet! And that would have been game, set and match.
Bullet has reacted in utter
Substitution in
shock
progress.
here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Corner number 2 then. Terrific effort! Benatia. It's an inviting looking ball, that. I think we're just about done here. And it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez.
Turkey really don't have a choice now.
Chance! And again! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And he's forced to go back. Nicely shaped ball. Pull it. And that's been intercepted. And here's Suarez. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Shapes to shoot! And there goes their last chance. Trabzonspor have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Pullet taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
On the road outside the stadium.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Trabzonspor honestly could have done themselves a real favour by trying to make more of what they had in the minutes after the goal. But with the control they had, they were never really under threat of losing this, Peter.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. It's Ibrahimovic! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, well played. Well, we have here, Jim, a player who is just so easy on the eye, the mesmerising Dennis Bergkamp.
Well, he's a player who inspired a whole generation with his unique approach to the game, the creativity, the elegance, the artistry.
Applies the finish!
Sensational from Bergkamp!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So, a breakthrough already.
Haaland! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
It's a really well-measured ball. No way through. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he get on the end of this? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Vieira. Nicely aimed pass. And it's made its way to him. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Company gets the foot in and wins the ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Great vision. He can run onto that. And he's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Turkey have their second corner now. And here's Lampard. Crosses it. Header! It's bounced back off the post. Here comes the cross. And that's the keeper's ball. And they can counter here. Pass somewhat off target. Knocks it into space. And no, that was never going to make it. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Zanetti has it out wide and in space. And he's there to get it away. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Eto'o. Now he's running away. Varane did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Threads one in. Oh, that's a key interception. Zanetti. Davids. Over to the right flank. Davids. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Diaz.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. PK.
Trabzonspor truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Haaland, Ibrahimovic, Del Piero, serves up a cross. Turkey have their third corner. Vieira clears. Trabzonspor have the chance to go the other way. Pull it. And it's Zanetti. Tries to pass it through. Pull it. So much time and space here. Now they can spring out of defence. No, it's come to nothing.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that is the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And we come to you now with a quick
Trabzonspor currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So straight into the second half. Shot a goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's really well manoeuvred.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Vieira cuts it out. Diaz. Oh, easy pickings there. And this is Eto'o. He's found a way through. Delivered low. Company attempts a clearance. That's a sharp pass. Davids. And this is Eto'o. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Now then, the ball's come loose. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Del Piero.
Turkey are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And this is Del Piero. Trabzonspor can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here's Ibrahimovic, in with the challenge. Trabzonspor still trailing by 1 and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Varane kept aware and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Del Piero. Del Piero. They get a throw in. And he's being shifted off it. Diaz is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Now it's Eto'o. Tries to play it through. Great ball if he can get there. It's a promising position.
Trabzonspor really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Diaz with the delivery. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only 1 down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
And this is Bergkamp. And he can thump it away. Bullet. Now Davids. Vieira. And it's Messi. Defending was strong and firm.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Vieira. Vieira running with the ball. And he plays one through. Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Turkey are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
It's a searching pass. Well read, nice interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vieira. Romario. And the through ball. Now it's Bergkamp. Oh, that's fabulous. Bergkamp. Shapes to shoot! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Lampard duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Turkey find a position of real strength now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Thiago delivers. Tries to get it clear. Vieira. Now it's good. It's good, sir! It is a very, very good save. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Looking for options for movement. Vieira. Thiago. Vieira. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink responsibly.
And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
And here's Bale. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Busquets. Oh, it's Gerrard. Rummenigge. And a chance! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, that's superb. Has to go back here. And this is Eto'o. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. And now they can clear their lines. Borussia Dortmund do have a chance to counter here. That's Ronaldinho! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Now it's Bale. And it's Bale. Threads one in. That's a super give and go. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that has left him in a heap.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Busquets. Gerrard. Messi. Gerrard tries to pass it through. Puyol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Aims beyond the defence. Piqué. Vieira. Now Davids. Vieira. Played out to the left flank. He is through here. Cruyff. And he was alert to it. Gerrard. Now who's going to be first to this? And here's Cruyff. Played out wide. Zanetti. And the return pass. And he's quick to return it. Quality ball.
Well, it really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
There's the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Shapes to shoot! And that is well cleared. Look at the space. Vieira! No, just not quite. Gerrard. And that's been intercepted. And here's Eto'o. Busquets. Oh, this is a great position. Zanetti. Forced to go back. Messi. Rummenigge, given the lift of his goal. Ronaldinho wants to run onto this. And the shot! That is some save from Kahn!
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Busquets is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Ronaldinho. Gerrard. This is a promising build-up. Bounce of passing here, really easy.
And the shot! And that's a good finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast...
Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Gerrard. Vieira. Cruyff. And that brings the first half to a close. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
Please be reminded that drinking
Caution
is
certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Messi. Bale. Rummenigge.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that's a key interception. Vieira. And here's Eto'o. Messi, they're urging him to shoot. Nice control. Messi will not want to lose out here.
Can he finish?
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Eto'o clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game.
He'll try from distance.
Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And it's Davids. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Messi providing an outlet on that flank.
Tries a shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that interception was most necessary.
Real chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Can he finish? And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 7.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 8.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Number
Well,
18.
this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Number 20.
He's had it taken off him, and there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
21.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Eto'o. Messi. Oh, there's the clearance. And he's had it nicked away. Can he get on the end of this? Busquets. And here's Shevchenko. He's chosen to go back. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And this is Pele! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
And it's been taken short. Decent chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Eto'o. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Oh, well played, well played. Bullet. Nedved. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pele. And here's Shevchenko.
Borussia Dortmund really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Trabzonspor really will have to throw everything at this now. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Hullet. And here's Eto'o. Zanetti in acres of space out wide.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 6, Busquets. Coming on to replace him is number 19, Kaká. Substitution.
Nedved pinches it off him. It's not an especially good pass, that. And here's Romario. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Trabzonspor clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Just 5 minutes remaining now. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That's an imaginative pass. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he...
Oh no, this does not look good. Nicely weighted ball.
Has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. And this is Shevchenko. Great chance! He's got away with one there.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error. Some
intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Romario, shot a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
And it's been hooked away. And that's that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Chance here to counter. Now it's Eto'o. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi. Vieira. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Michel Platini.
There's the shot! Oh, fantastic from Platini!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the...
Can he finish? And yes, It's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Great vision. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nicely weighted ball, and it's made its way to him. Backward it goes.
Goes for a shot!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cleared away. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Looking tidy in possession here.
And pull it!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's nice. He slings it in.
That's good defensive concentration.
Knocks it out wide. Messi. Lam. Now it's Messi. They're urging him to shoot.
And the shot!
That's going wide left. And this is Messi. Davids. Messi. Gullit ventures forward. And it's Eto'o. Eto'o powering forward here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's put paid to the danger. Platini. Beckenbauer. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pelé.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Diaz is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Roberto Carlos.
Goes for the shot!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And the keeper beats it away. Cross flung, impressive jump.
Goal! Galatasaray! And again they hit the front.
Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Oh, what has happened here? And he's gone backward here. Swings it across. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
No, that's been intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get...
Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They
Tries a shot!
What a wonderful goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done.
That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Well, this has been a half full of thrills, and the margins are tight. Just one in it, 3-2 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Engages and forces him off the ball. Triol. Messi. It's run loose here. Maldini. Platini. And it's Cannavaro. To Lam. Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Corner number 2 then. Gullit gets it away. Trabzonspor are looking to go forward now. It's a searching pass. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he get it through? Messi wants to run onto this. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo stood his ground strongly. Beckenbauer is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And he's taking no chances there. Vieira deals with that comfortably. Can he spark a counter here?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's neat. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Galatasaray really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Wriggles his way through. Zanetti with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Quality ball. Bonucci gets over and intercepts. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Gullit given the lift of his goal. Now it's... and the shot! Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Platini. Platini getting up there! Oh, split-second reaction.
Pele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Bonucci makes the interception. Zanetti. Can he get on the end of this? Platini conjures time and space where few can. Into the last quarter of an hour. And it's Zanetti. And the through ball. And the ball is out of play.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 26. Davids. Number 10. Messi.
Pull it.
Number 17.
Bonucci wins the duel this time.
Number 2. Puyol. Coming on the field. Number 15. Johan Cruyff. Number 3.
Pull it.
Pirlo. Number 14.
Cruyff
Nedved.
chasing after it.
Number 18. Romario.
And this is Nedved.
Clubs on sport clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Pass somewhat off target. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Threads one in. Roberto Carlos. Cross to the back post. That's a decent clearance. Pirlo. Zanetti. A man never lacking in drive or determination. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And it's Roberto Carlos. Tries to pass it through, and he's intervened well there.
Galatasaray really don't have a choice now.
Decent chance! Well taken goal. We thought they were done, but never say never. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Pull it. And this is Romario. And that will be it. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So there it is. What struck you most?